Video number 3, your personal narrative. As a podcast host, I give every guest an opportunity to tell their story, to take my audience on the journey of them. I leave that time wide open for that guest to share whatever it is that they think is important about who they are. In my show runtime, I allocate 5 to 7 minutes to let that person tell their story. And it's really interesting to me how some people are really, really, really good at it. And some people are terrified and have no idea how to take that kind of time with purpose and intention and tell me their story. So I'm creating this video to use here with the MMT group, but I'm also going to post these videos out on my YouTube site so that anybody who wants to be a podcast guest can have access to these thoughts to help them make a better impression as a guest. So when a host offers you the time to tell your story, do it with purpose. Like with so many things, start with the why. Why is there something about your journey that's interesting? What is it that, the hero's journey, right? What in your experience started out? Where was their conflict? Where was their strife? What did you do about it? How did that impact your trajectory? And how did it get you to where you are today? Integrate those key moments, right? Those pivotal things, those challenges, those opportunities that may have reinforced a path you were on or taken you on an entirely new journey. In that, right, be willing to showcase your professional milestones, those achievements. They might even be personal achievements or the key milestones, marriage, birth, death, these things that make us reflect and pause in our journey and question who we are, why we're doing what we're doing. Sometimes they create the change. Don't forget to share some personal touches, right? Something that makes you relatable. I will share some links to a couple of different videos that I've recorded over time talking about different aspects of my journey. And some of them are very factual. Some of them are very personal, talking about my granny and the impact that she had on me, and then talking about her death. Be willing to share vivid details, right? If you're sharing a part of a story where you are standing outside and in the Arctic cold and you are shivering, let people know that you are freezing to death, that had something to do with it, or you're outside and the sun is blaring in your eyes, right? It's good to give those details, the scents, the sounds, the smells, right? Those are points and ways that we can connect with the audience. Keep it concise. Back to that idea, a beginning, a middle, an end. It's important that you're sharing the story with purpose. Again, I'll share some links this week with some videos from that I've used over time. And even in those, you can see that I'm getting better at telling stories. And when all is said and done and you're wrapping up that personal narrative, bring it back to, I'm in this role today, and this is what this journey has led to, and this is why it's important. Conclude with the present. That's a lot of information. I know I spewed it out very quickly, but let's just keep one more recap on, right? Starting with the why, ensuring that you're telling stories and moments that matter where you're taking them on the journey of your life, successes, failures, opportunities, places where there was a fork in the road and you changed direction. Remember to share those personal moments that make you maybe a little bit more vulnerable, or where you triumphed and you had that great sense of achievement. Don't be afraid to share the vivid details and keep it short and concise, which I may or may not have done on this video segment. One more to go coming up later this week, and we'll tie it all together with the etiquette and the best practices of how you actually show up on the day of.